Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Cthulhu and Chill, our just chatting podcast where we chat about random shit, talk about updates on life, a couple of news stories, later on bring a topic along to discuss, and that's what we'll be doing today. Specifically, conspiracy theories today. So we'll see how that goes. Insert creepy music here. So, as we know, I'm always joined by my good friend, Matt.
Yo.
Yo, yo. How are you, Matt? How's your week been? What have you been up to? What's the score?
I'm doing all right at the moment. I'm drinking a Koppenberg Premium Cider, strawberry and lime, and I'm loving it.
Chilled? Been in the fridge?
Yeah.
Ah, good man.
Oh, yeah. As for the week...
So apart from that...
well, I had a few things that have happened this week. In random, interesting order.
Yeah.
So, this happened on the Saturday. I was casually having my morning dump, as you normally do. Just before
my morning movement.
Just before going to work.
Nice.
And I get a text off my assistant, my manager of the site 2. He's saying, "Are you going past McDonald's by any chance on your way to work?" I was like, well, I wasn't going to, but I suppose I could. Why? What are you after? What are you thinking? It's like, I really want to try the new McGriddle. Like, well, don't really know if I've got the money for it. It's just before payday. It was like,
Yeah.
I was driving along. I was like, fuck it. You know what? Fine. So I gave him a call and I was like, hands free. It's like, alright, fuck it. Alright, I'm going to go through the drive-through. What do you want? So yeah, just a McGriddle. I'm alright, fine, cool. So one meal for me, which I quite like, a coffee, and just a plain McGriddle for him. They are fucking banging.
Are they?
Well, it's basically just 2 pancakes with a sausage and egg in between it. It's generally quite nice. So, following on from that, as the week has gone by, I've obviously been back to work, back to site 2. I spoke to the manager again. I was like, "So, do you unlock every time that you're on a weekend?" He was like, "Yes." "Why?" I was like, "You fancy setting up a breakfast club? I'll get one, you get the next one." He was like, "Yeah, right."
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So the whole thing only came to like a tenner, or just under a tenner. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll get the next one. You get the one after that." So yeah. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Other than that, smashing the ever-loving shit out of old units and tables from the back areas that need to be destroyed. Spent basically 2 whole days just breaking shit apart.
You're getting paid for it. Lovely.
Yeah.
Like a rage room.
The TTRPG Serving Up to Surster by Molamute came in. That's arrived now. Lovely little quality. And a question for you, which came out today, shall I say.
Okay.
Why is it that metal splinters hurt way fucking more than wooden splinters, despite the fact they can be the most tiniest fucking things in the world?
They are incredibly painful. I know exactly what you mean. I don't know. There's probably some science behind it, but every time I get the tiniest slither of shard of metal in me, it is the most painful fucking thing.
There's a lot of products that I use. Branch.
Yeah, it's fine. It still hurts, but a lot of the products I use for proofing, so sealing up all the holes and stuff, and stop mice and rats and stuff getting in. We use a special silicone that's got shards of metal in it. It's got like metal fibres in it, and that stuff gets everywhere. Right, it's a fucking nightmare, and it gets all on your clothes and stuff like that, because obviously we're taking kitchens apart and things. It gets everywhere, and you will feel for weeks and weeks, even after washing the clothes, weeks and weeks, these tiny, tiny little metal fibres in your clothes, and it is so irritating and so annoying and so painful that we have to just keep getting rid of work clothes and getting new ones, because they're just so uncomfortable. Bastard things.
So with that being said, how have you been? How was your week?
It's not been too bad so far, so we've still got another day to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, might all go crashing down tomorrow, you never know.
Oh.
But so far, it's been alright. There's been a few things this week. The first of which was I was on my way to work yesterday. And I happened to be, by the time I got into this particular area of London, it was like sort of school time, sort of school kids going in to school. First thing, yeah, exactly. And outside one of these schools, it was like a junior school, so obviously young kids. The other side of the road was what can only be described as the greasiest nonce I've ever seen in my entire life. He was just stood outside this school, right? And he was there all fucking gross, obviously hadn't showered in ages, big fat guy, right? And you know what he was doing, Matt? He was stood there blowing bubbles at the kids as they walked past. He had it wasn't like a little one, you know, the shitty little ones you get. It was like a big fucking one. It's like a foot long, this fucking thing.
Big, massive ones.
Yeah, and he was like blowing bubbles and like laughing at the kids and stuff like that as they were walking past. I was like, you fucking make it any more obvious you're trying to snatch someone here, mate.
That's a bit suspect.
Fucking hell. Just stood outside the school gates just blowing bubbles and stuff, and he was just like... And it's not like he was a member of staff or anything, because he had no lanyard on him. He was in like trackies and like dirty clothes and stuff like that. He was a full nonce, just waiting outside the school for these kids as they were going past.
Yeah, I would be comfortable with that.
I was like, you fucking amateur, you're making it far too obvious. What else has happened this week? Oh, the Friday after we recorded last week, the guys I listened to sort of their D&D stuff on Spotify, High Rollers. Yeah. High Rollers D&D. Their Kickstarter finished. They completed on Friday.
Ooh.
For their product, their campaign guide, Althea campaign guide. They had 5,845 backers, which brought the total up to £701,937 for their Kickstarter. It's fucking mad.
That's quite a bit of money.
And they were not expecting that at all.
Give me 1 second here for a moment. I feel like my Audacity may have been on the wrong channel. 1 moment.
So yeah, they've raised a hell of a lot of money for this thing, and you know, I suppose they've been obviously very thankful for it and stuff like that. They put out videos and things, and they've got like an advertising video for the campaign and stuff, which looks amazing. But obviously, it's not going to be in the works for quite a while. You know, stuff's not going to come out for years yet, really. By the time they actually sort of figure it all out and do it all, but they've got a lot of the stuff done. You get like campaign guides and obviously all that sort of stuff, dice sets, the usual stuff you get with that. But yeah, that finished the other day, and I'm still listening to them. But they're very good. I highly recommend them. High Rollers D&D on YouTube. They stream on Twitch every Sunday as well, and obviously all podcast stuff as well. And I'm actually going to go and see them live in August. I'm going to see them with my brother. There's a D&D Expo that me and him are going to in August at the O2 Arena. And we've been trying to get I've been trying to get tickets to go and see some of their live shows before. One of them was down in Bristol, so we didn't end up going to that. The other one a few years ago was in London, and I didn't find out about it until literally like the same day, and I didn't manage to get tickets for it. So this time they mentioned it. I was like, fuck it, I'm definitely getting tickets, because me and my brother both really love them. I was like, fuck it, I'll get tickets for he and I, and we'll go together, because we don't get to do much stuff together, unfortunately, so I thought this would be nice. And then it turns out he's also going on the Saturday, so his wife bought tickets for him as well to go, so he's going on the Saturday as well.
So. What's it called?
It's the D&D Expo. It's up at the O2 Arena. It's in August sometime.
D&D O2.
It's like a big expo.
On the 22nd of August?
Yeah, it's over that weekend. We're going on the Friday.
And I'm working.
No. Oh, damn.
Turns to the way.
Yeah, as always. But yeah, I saw it come up and I was like, I have to get tickets for this one at least. So, yes, we are.
Remind me, I must give you some business cards for the pod so you can hand them out.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yes.
I'll just go and fucking throw them at people.
But
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It should be good. What else has happened? Yeah. Just say we don't get to do much stuff together, so that'd be nice. What else have I done? Oh, I have done a good deed this week, Matt. I've done my good deed for my entire life. No more after this. That's it. That's the only one. I was getting a coffee for myself at a place. Have you heard of Harris and Hall? They're a small chain. I think they're mostly up in London. But yeah, their coffee is amazing. It's probably one of the best coffees I've had, and I've sampled many coffees around London. It's very, very good. And I was in there getting a coffee after I'd finished a job, and I had a bit of time. And a homeless guy walked in and was asking to use their phone charger, right? And everyone was ignoring him, which wasn't very nice. And he was, he was grubby and stuff like that. Obviously, he was homeless, but he was genuinely trying to, just charge his phone, sort of thing. And he was asking people to buy him just a drink. He was like, "Oh, can I just have a warm drink?" 'Cause it's been quite cold recently in the mornings and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Can I just have a cup of tea or just something, just a warm drink?" And everyone was ignoring him, walking away from him and stuff like that. I walked up to him, I was like, "What do you want? What do you want, mate? Like, come on now, let's get you a warm drink.
Yeah.
Do you want something to eat as well, a sandwich or something? Like, I'll get you something like that." He was like, "Oh, fucking hell, I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you so much. Everyone else just thinks I'm scum." And I was like, well, yeah, probably are, but but no, yeah. So my good deed for this week has been, I bought him a hot drink and something to eat, and he was really appreciative. And he was like, "Oh, I can't give you nothing for it." And don't worry about it, mate. One coffee and a sandwich is not gonna put me in the red. Don't you worry. Something to warm your bones, mate. You're sat outside because a lot of places don't let him in, do they? So you had to sit outside in the cold. So I was like, at least have something to warm your fucking hands up. Jesus. So yes, I've done a good deed. Doesn't happen often. In fact, it's probably the first time I've ever done anything good in my life. So, and as I say, never again. Everybody gets one, and that was my one.
Fair play. Good on you, bud. Good on you. There's a touchy subject on the old homeless problem. Very touchy subject, almost.
Yeah, especially in London, it's a fucking nightmare. They're everywhere. And I saw a documentary thing the other day about how a lot of them aren't actually homeless. There's gangs that go around together and they're all fine. They just take shifts and they literally go to the same street corners and stuff, and there's a guy following them and filming it and watching what they were doing, and they were changing shifts at certain times and stuff like that, going to meet one main guy who was telling them what to do and where to go, and then they would go off again. So it's difficult to know who is and who isn't and stuff like that, but this guy, it's quite a nice area around there. And it's unusual. I've never seen anyone homeless around there before, so I don't know. Maybe he just wandered down. Maybe it was all bullshit, I don't know. But he seemed like he was genuinely in a bit of distress, so I tried to help him out. So. Yeah. There we go. Turns out I'm a nice guy. Who'd have thought? Because usually I'm a cunt. What else have I been up to this week? I have started trying to arrange the Mass Effect campaign for a Pint of Cthulhu. I've been looking into it. I've written stuff down. I've gone through the documents.
2028.
Oh god, yeah. It's based off D&D 5e. Now, I've never played D&D before, let alone DM for it, so trying to get my head around that, the whole aspect of Mass Effect in it as well, and then trying to sort it out as how it's going to be easier for us. Because there's a lot of fluff in it that I don't think we're going to need, and it's going to be far too confusing. It's confusing me. Let alone Carmen, let's be honest. So,
well, it's his first time.
It will be his first time playing. So, love you, Carmen. You're not listening to this.
No, he's not.
So
he's too high.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to, look at. It's 253 pages. This fucking thing. And I showed you the some of the bits.
I'll download it.
Yeah, and it's fucking mad. So I'm trying to get my head around it, see what I can take out and what to leave in. I've written up a few scenarios, a few encounters, stuff like that. So we're starting the process. I've got a little while yet to go, so hopefully by the time it comes out of me doing it, I might have a fucking idea what I'm doing. So
fuck man, Jesus.
I have started on it, and I'm debating. I've taken a few of the sort of, you can choose all different races and stuff as you can in the usual bits. So, but I'm debating whether to leave certain ones in, take them out, and stuff like that, because it might be a bit complicated. But
it depends on if you're going pre or during or after Reaper situation, isn't it?
It's, from what I've read in the introduction and stuff like that, It can sort of be set whenever, and it can also be set in Andromeda if you wanted it to be. I don't know enough about Andromeda as it is. I briefly played the game, gave up on it, at some point, but I don't know enough about it. Whereas the actual Mass Effect trilogy, I've played 1,000 times, and it's fucking brilliant. Love it, which is why I chose this, because I thought, fuck it, it's brilliant, and I think it'd be good. But I'm going to set it before the trilogy, I think. Because fighting Reapers and stuff like that, I think might be a bit much, and it sort of takes away the whole original trilogy if you're just out there killing Reapers left, right, and centre. And this, like the whole story of the campaign, the trilogy was
I get
that. So I'm going to set it before. Obviously, no one knows anything about the Reapers and stuff like that, and it'll just have a different protagonist, or antagonist, whichever one it is. I can't remember now, but yeah, different bad guy. At the end.
Antagonist.
Yeah, he's antagonist also.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how that develops over time. So far I'm just trying to fucking wrap my head around what it all means.
Well, at some point we'll have to run you some D&D games. Because, you need to play D&D at some point. And that reminds me, I did send you that link to the place in London. Yeah.
I think we should do that. That looks pretty good.
We should definitely do that at some fucking point. That'd be fucking incredible. So, in case anyone's listening,
anyone?
Yeah, we found I want to say it's like a pub, but it's like a D&D pub. And after 6 p.m, they run for 3 hours, including like building your character and all that kind of stuff. I think you're looking at 2 hours run time, which is plenty enough when you've been in there for like an hour already making characters. And they just run D&D. You can have it combat heavy, you can have it RP heavy. I think it'd be quite good to have an RP heavy session because we could probably scar the GM for life.
Yeah, probably. You're never allowed back. RPG Taverns, it's called. It looks good.
So it's only like £15 per person as well.
Yeah, they GM for you, and yeah, they do it all, and they've got all the tables, all the figurines.
Yeah, it's exceedingly cheap.
Not bad.
No. So definitely worth having a look at that at some point. That's up by Canary Wharf, isn't it?
It is Southwark, which is the other side of the bridge. It's south side of the river.
Oh yeah, it's nearer.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of. It's further along, but yeah. It looks good. I reckon we should do it. Get a group of people together. Go do it for no reason.
Just, I don't actually have a single D&D book in my entire inventory here.
Do you not? In your vast collection of books.
No, well, I used to have the starter set, the old Lost Mines Found Delver, but James borrowed it and never gave it back.
Yeah. See what bastard.
Yeah, I'll have to buy another at some point.
You get any more books in there, you'll have to start speaking quietly because it's a fucking library. Start whispering every time you walk in a room. There'll be some old lady in there with glasses going, shh, shut up.
I've got the Honourbound systems coming soon. Hellborn Descendants coming soon. That's already been ordered.
That'd be good.
So at least another 5 books are on their way.
You're fucking have to move house. Jesus.
Not to mention the sequel to Painted Wastelands, the City of the Dead. That's on its way.
Oh my lord! Don't make me do another one of those, please. It's a bit carnage. Essentially,
Painted Wastelands runs on Old School Essentials, and that is it's D&D. I want to say Advanced Edition, so 3rd.
Oh, okay.
So in a way, you've already played a hard version of D&D.
Yeah, I imagine it's all pretty similar, isn't it? You're rolling dice and shit like that anyway, so, yeah.
The 5e is way more easier.
Streamlined it, haven't
they? And the fucking buttons work on Roll20, so it just does it all for me.
Which is helpful. Real helpful. Perfect, okay. Shall we do a topic, sir?
Yes.
To the topics.
Yeah.
Don't know why I did Batman.
No.
So the cymbal spins and it. Oh Lord, do you want to go first or shall I?
I'll let you go first, considering this was your idea to do these, I think, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, let's go to this bad boy here. So, are you aware, Matt, of the royal family?
I am indeed, yes.
You are aware. Okay.
Yes.
Are you also aware of King Charles?
I am indeed,
Friend of the podcast, King Charles. Oh, good. Because, and wherever I fucking put this, because it's disappeared off my phone.
That's always the way that happens.
Always the fucking way. No, I don't need that. There we go.
The amount of fucking screenshots I've got from doing this show.
Yeah, I know.
I had to go through and delete them all afterwards.
Well, sir. Rumours go around quite often about the royal family. Of how they were, or are, shape-shifting reptiles.
Lizard people, yes.
Yeah.
As we all know.
And we all know that's fucking ridiculous, because King Charles is not a reptile. He is, in fact, a vampire.
Oh.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, yes. Makes sense.
Exactly. And that's where I'll leave it. Conspiracy.
Is that all you've got to?
No.
I was going to say.
I've got more, don't worry. So, apparently, King Charles, and obviously all his relations, but specifically King Charles, apparently, is related to a 15th century Romanian prince, Vlad the Impaler, who was the inspiration behind Bram Stoker's famous 1897 novel, Dracula.
Yeah.
He was known as Vlad Tepes, or Vlad III, as the epitome of evil, and was known for his cruelty towards his enemies, and did horrendous things such as impaling them on spikes. And King Charles is apparently the great-grandson, 16 times removed, through the consort of George V and Queen Mary. And that is how he is related. He's like the 16 times great-grandson of Vlad the Impaler. The genealogical tree with the British Chronicle in the British Chronicles, written by David Hughes, even supports this claim. And when King Charles III was asked about it, he joked, "The genealogy shows I am descended from Vlad the Impaler, so I do have a bit of a stake in the country." Oh, Charles. In 2017, King Charles was reported to have been offered the honorary title of Prince of Transylvania. Obviously an area, apparently so, which is in central Romania and has been associated with vampires for centuries. King Charles has done plenty of work in Transylvania, especially in the fields of sustainable development, conservation and farming. Because he has strong involvement in the region. Yeah, exactly. Of your blood. One! Sorry, one. King Charles the One!
Just a quick one. You know why they make him count? Because one of the old legends of vampires is if you spray salt in front of them, they have to count each individual grain.
Yes,
so that's
I
how
have
they came
heard
up with the
that.
Sesame Street one.
I have heard that. And King Charles can't count either. He has to count if you throw salt in front of him. Gets all a dither. Where was I in this?
Sustainability farming.
Yes, he's done that shit as well. Blah, 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 blah. If that wasn't weird enough, in 2011, King Charles was even promoted a television show inspired by his obsession with Romania's Transylvania, called Wild Carpathia. So he's all in with, Transylvania. He's well up for it. If you do extra research online, you'll find that this isn't just some joke. King Charles now owns several properties in the Romanian region of Transylvania. He owns 4 properties, and he has openly said he considers it his second home.
Oh, might go around that castle. It's a really nice castle. Apparently you can stay there, I think.
Yeah, it looks pretty fancy, according to this.
What?
There we go. Another fact that fuels the vampire theory is the fact the disease porphyria is present amongst the royals, a real condition that causes light sensitivity and in rare cases skin issues which have once loosely been linked to vampire myths, although there is no bearing on actual vampirism for that, apparently. But yes, apparently they are sensitive to light. The royals themselves, who are descended from apparently Dracula, are sensitive to light, and they have this condition. And not, so obviously he's descended, and he's definitely a vampire.
Of course.
The claim also gained traction when Mohammed Al Fayed labelled the royal family a Dracula family following the death of Princess Diana. And he would know. He's a man in the know. Transylvanian ties do not just end here. A great-great-grandmother of King Charles, as a Hungarian countess called Claudia Redry, was also born and raised in Transylvania in the 19th century. So the next time someone tries to tell you he's reptilian, you can now put them straight. According to this.
He's in fact a vampire.
Yeah.
Okay.
King Charles III is not a blood-sucking, interdimensional, shape-shifting lizard. He's simply just a vampire. What's your take on that, Matt? Do you think that's true? Conspiracy theory on...
some interesting links, but considering he's been out in the day,
and he doesn't glitter like they do in Twilight, he hasn't got that gold shimmer.
God. I'm so glad I've never seen those films.
No, I've seen them. They are interesting.
Shit. I have watched 50 Shades though.
Oh, see, I've not watched that.
It's still shit.
Yeah, you just watched it for the titties. Yeah, no, I did, yeah. But yes, King Charles apparently is a vampire. He's related to Vlad the Impaler, the inspiration behind Dracula, and that's why people
interesting. Think. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if there is actually legit proof that he is.
Well, but yeah, apparently so. It's genealogical reports. I haven't actually looked them up because fuck that. But apparently it is. Don't want to do too much research. Apparently that's a thing. He's related to Vlad the Impaler, so known vampire, Vlad the Impaler.
But the rest of them were definitely lizards, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But he specifically, apparently,
just him.
He just him's the vampire. Yeah. Give us your conspiracy theory, Matt.
Well, you know the country Finland.
I'm aware.
Yeah, the country I have been to.
Mm-hmm.
Very lovely country.
As we learned last time on the How Well Do You Know Me?
Well, it's not real.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you didn't go there?
It's... There is actually no landmass at all. It's just a space between Sweden and Russia. It's apparently just actually empty ocean.
Who comes up with this?
So, it seems ridiculous. People are afraid to speak out against the existence of Finland, so appropriate evidence are put forward here. So this is from Reddit. Finland was first created sometime during the Cold War between Russia and the West.
Of course it was.
Around this time, the environmentalism and the idea of preserving our planet was really taking off. And due to both of those things, the two main players in the Finland conspiracy came to work closely to each other. That is Russia and Japan.
Oh, those sneaky Russians and Japanese.
So, Japanese-Soviet relations had always been a bit shaky, but incredibly secretive. As early as the 1925, had secret dealings and whatnot. So, the whole idea is that this entire area is just a Japanese fishing area. So the Soviets have given them that complete area.
But the opposite side of the planet to where Japan is. They're going to go all the way over there just to fish.
Yep. To sell them to Russia.
Oh, I see. So Russia couldn't just go there themselves and fish, because it's closer. They have to send the Japanese thousands and thousands of miles to the other half of the planet to fish for them. Then sell it. It's fucking next door.
So the Japanese can fish the region, the ocean between Sweden and Russia, without any worry for environmental repercussions, as nobody's going to expect to find fishing vessels in an area that's supposed to be land.
You see.
So how, you might ask, does Japan sell all of these fish? Well, they disguise them, of course, as Nokia products.
You know what? That was on the tip of my tongue. I was going to say that.
This is why Nokia is the largest Finnish company. Or at least it was. I think it's on bust now, isn't it? And Japan is apparently also the largest importer of Nokia products. Because it's fish.
No sense. So you're telling me the Nokia 3310 that I used to have, it was actually a fish?
Yes, it was a haddock.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I was playing Snake on a fucking fish. Sure.
So you might ask, what about the Finnish people? Are they aware of the conspiracy? No. Finland generally to believe Finland, or people from Finland, are supposed to be from small parts of either eastern Sweden or western Russia or northern Estonia.
I see. Yeah, you think these people would notice? You think the Swedes and the Estonians who were right next to it would be like, oh, let's fuck all that.
So. Oh yeah. So what about Finland's other exports other than Nokia? Well, the biggest three are oil, tech and software. The oil is gathered from offshore platforms. Tech companies apparently are just Japanese. With a Finnish IP.
How can it be? If it doesn't exist, how's it got a Finnish IP?
Yeah, exactly.
Does that make sense?
What about Helsinki, the enormous city on the world stage? It's actually located in eastern Sweden.
Oh.
Yeah, people have been flying there without even noticing.
Yeah, that's interesting, because on the map it's definitely in Finland here.
Yeah.
It's all a lie. I'm looking at a ruse.
What about everywhere else in Finland? There's a lot to it and it can't all be made up. 99% of Finland is forest. A lot of it doesn't need to be accounted for.
No, okay, I'm trying to clear that bit. That's alright. It's just the trees. Fuck it.
So, why name it Finland? The country was originally made up for fishing. And what do fish have? Fins.
Oh my fucking god. Really?
You know.
That's actually what people think. That's a genuine conspiracy theory. That's
what
why
about the Finnish language? Apparently there's a lot of similarities between Finland and Japanese. It's surprising when you look into it.
Yeah? Bollocks. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling you out, Japs. No.
What about GPS and satellite images? It's all manipulated from parts of Estonia, Sweden and Russia.
Oh, okay, sure. So this giant bit in front of Estonia is just bits of Estonia, is it? Sure.
Apparently so.
Estonia's tiny.
So there you go.
That's ridiculous. I thought my one was stupid, but that's fucking bollocks.
So there you go. Just
Okay, so yeah, turns out you've never been there in your life.
No, neither my brother doesn't even come from there either.
No, there we go. That is shit.
Comes up with bollocks.
Oh, God knows. Actually, God knows. We'll ask him. We'll get him on the show.
Do you have a second one?
I do have a second one, sir. I do indeed. So, my second conspiracy theory, it's slightly longer than the first one, but not by much, is we all know that, Disney is one of the biggest companies in the world, right?
Of course, yes.
Famously founded by Walt Disney. You know. And he supposedly wanted to live forever.
Are you on about his frozen head?
It's part of it, it's not the whole thing. Right?
Oh.
So, like any normal, insanely rich person, he had his whole body, or possibly even just his head, cryogenically frozen so that it could be reanimated at a later time. And this obviously generated a lot of traffic on the interwebs, people trying to figure out if it's real or not. Back when the internet, was first a thing, really, people started using it a lot. And there are people out there that believe his frozen body is actually hidden beneath the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland.
I've heard that. Yes.
Why
so
it would
his
be
head
there
and body are completely separate.
Why it would be there under that specific ride, who knows? There's very little evidence apparently to support that, but that is what people think.
But did you know the original Pirates of the Caribbean ride used to use real skeletons?
I did know that, yes.
Yeah.
Who's to say one of them wasn't his? Oh, I recognise it. What? You've lost weight. So this, what I'm talking about basically is called the Frozen Theory, and this suggests that the Disney company themselves created the movie Frozen to distract the internet and create different algorithms to stop people.
Yeah, I heard of
searching.
that actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
When you type in Disney Frozen,
Disney and
it's not
Frozen in any
anything.
combination, it comes up with the film. Exactly.
To be fair, that in itself has got some traction because it does take away from people being like, "Oh, his head's frozen."
It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense when you think about it, compared to a lot of other conspiracy theories, like the one you've just talked about, which was fucking nuts. This one, I can see that happening. You know what I mean? A big corporation saying, "How the fuck can we stop people trying to figure this shit out and find out what was going on? Let's make a movie. It's called Frozen." And then every time they type in Disney and Frozen, it's going to come up with this rather than the bit we want to hide away. Which is, it makes complete sense.
Makes sense.
Beforehand, searches would come up with pages and pages of results relating to Walt Disney being frozen. The theory points out that realistically, the film could have been called anything else. It could have been called Snow Queen, which is the story by Hans Christian Andersen and what the film Frozen is based off. Apparently something called Snow Queen. It's based off of that story by Hans Christian Andersen.
That kind of sounds too similar to Snow White, though.
Yeah, Snow Queen, Snow White, people might get confused. And people sort of argue about, why wasn't it called, Ice Princess or Snow Sisters? Something. Not why did it have to be?
I'm not gonna lie, Snow Sisters sounds like a dodgy porno.
Well, yeah, obviously. Bear with me one moment. So yeah, people have said,
Would you like
why
to
did it
fuck
have
a
to
snowman? Come
Sure.
on, let's go down on each other.
God, that changes that song drastically. Jesus.
That's a film I'd watch.
They were children. It was you outside that school. Thought I recognised him. You blowing bubbles, you dirty pervert. Fans of this theory believe that the name of the movie is pretty on the nose, considering it's the exact word that the company wanted removing from the search algorithm.
I can believe that much.
It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And obviously it has worked since the film's release in 2013. It's drastically changed what people are searching for and the algorithm, what it brings up. So why would Disney want to cover up this urban legend? Why would they want to
Yeah,
hide
there's
it?
some truth to it, perhaps. Yeah.
Exactly. People suggest in the theory that I was looking at that they want to sort of protect their family-friendly image. Obviously, someone's frozen body or decapitated head isn't really going to be, this fact it's stored underneath the Pirates of the Caribbean ride might not be particularly family-friendly, and an image they want to.
Why specifically the Pirates of the Caribbean
I don't
ride?
know.
You thought that because that's a ride that I don't know how long it's been there, but surely eventually that's going to get replaced.
They'll just move the body, wouldn't they? Apparently, there's like catacombs underneath the whole of.
There are
Disneyland that they
tunnels.
use. Yeah.
There are tunnels under Disney. Yeah.
That they use to sort of shepherd things about, and if there's any trouble, they whip them down there because they don't want anyone to see.
Oh,
Yeah, they want to portray their sort of family-friendly image, even to such an extent that they have edited out cigarettes on all images of Walt Disney. Apparently, he was a
yeah, they
prolific
have.
smoker.
Yes,
And
I've seen that.
there's a lot of images of him, especially around the park, where they've literally taken out cigarettes in his mouth or hands or something like that.
Yeah, it makes it weird though.
Staff also that the dress up as the characters and things have strict rules about never taking the costumes off, even in the event of drowning. Apparently, and there was one such an event where an ex-employee that worked for Disney Cruises, his alleged testimony claimed that they were made to sign a waiver that stated that if they were to start drowning, they would take him away out of sight before removing the costume and starting any CPR. So that's how much they want to protect their image, because they can't save them there and then and take them out of the costume, because obviously there's people around. So.
That's legit. I've seen things for that, yeah.
But yeah, that's they definitely nuts. Go to great lengths to protect the image. So we don't actually really know if if Walt Disney is frozen or not, who knows. But apparently they've made the film Frozen to lure everyone away from those searches on Google, which, as I say, makes sense.
It does
out of all of the conspiracy theories, it's probably one. Obviously, I've not heard every single one, but it's definitely one that I can see actually being a thing. I could believe that, to be honest, because it makes sense.
No.
It's the most feasible.
Yeah, no, that's the most feasible. I can genuinely believe that, because it changes the algorithm. It changes things that people are searching for.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. What's your secondary, sir?
It's not as long. It's kind of a short one. It's I didn't put as much effort into it as the Finland one. I was like, that's too long.
The Finland one is nonsense.
There's not enough information about this one either. I think this is relatively new. So did you know that washing machines and dryers cause space-time discrepancies?
Really?
Yep.
Pray tell!
Ever had a sock go missing after pulling laundry from the dryer? According to the bizarre theory, it's not carelessness or static cling at fault. It's your appliance creating tiny wormholes in space-time.
Wow. I didn't realise that was a setting they had on there, to be honest.
Claims suggest that washing machines and dryers spin at such high speeds they generate electromagnetic fields capable of bending space-time.
Of course they do.
And opening portals to selectively swallow socks.
Well, specifically socks.
Yeah.
What absolute nonsense.
So I was trying to find a bit more information about this. And as I'm saying, mechanically speaking, every wash cycle is a something scattering event. STOCHASTIC.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever it is. Probability of sock survival is declining.
Sock survival?
Exponentially with each spin cycle.
How fucking ridiculous.
Someone then commented saying, "Lol, there's a planet somewhere that's entirely made of socks."
I mean, that I believe. How fucking ridiculous is that? That's a Rick and Morty episode. Right there. They go and investigate where all the fucking missing socks go. And they get sucked into a wormhole in a fucking inside a washing machine. End up on a planet full of socks. Fucking hell. What is wrong with people in the world coming up with this shit?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But
idiots, all of them.
Tiny wormholes in your washer and dryer.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Heaven forbid you fucking try and put something in halfway through a cycle. Fucking suck through. Fucking hell. How ridiculous.
Exactly. More than likely it's gone. I am enjoying that drink, yes. It's more than likely it's actually gone. There's apparently a gap in between, like the back and the drum, where things can slip.
Yeah.
And quite often or not, it's usually in there or in the filter.
Not some crazy interdimensional fucking wormhole. I can't imagine. I don't know where they get this fucking thing from, but surely. Surely, right? It wouldn't just take socks, right? It would be your entire fucking wash if it's opening up a wormhole. Well,
the thing is, it is genuinely socks that go missing more than anything.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably where it's come from.
Yeah, but if you're thinking about it logically, I mean, obviously it doesn't fucking happen anyway, because there's no way your washing machine spins fast enough to create a fucking wormhole. Bear in mind they had to make the Hadron Collider or whatever it fucking was, like that spin stuff around at like a bazillion miles an hour. And that doesn't even do it. But no washing machine in the fucking kitchen, sure. For fuck's sake. People, everywhere you go,
Yeah, just a bit.
Is it that time, sir?
I think it is.
Is it that time?
It is.
It's news time. Time for the news. I am going to start this off with the news that came out the day after we recorded the last podcast, and that was that Chuck Norris was needed elsewhere.
Yes.
And he got sent off to go and fight the devil. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
He's Chuck. Yeah.
So that was on Thursday. He died on Thursday, March 19th, which is literally the day we were recording, but obviously we didn't get the news until the following morning.
Day after.
So I've actually bought a few little factoids about Mr. Norris, if you would like to hear those first.
Yeah,
before we do the actual news articles, just to bulk this section out a bit.
Yeah.
Because my news story is pretty shit, to be honest. One of them's like 2 paragraphs, so I'm going to try and bulk it up with this.
I've got a couple.
Oh, nice, okay. So the first fact is that Chuck Norris's real name was actually Carlos Ray Norris, which doesn't have the same ring to it. It's Chuck.
No.
It's very American, isn't it? Chuck.
My name is Chuck. I like to fuck.
And I fuck. It's definitely a porno name, isn't it? His first movie was called Wrecking Crew in 1968. His first major credited role was in The Way of the Dragon, starring Bruce Lee in 1972. I don't know if you ever watched that. Very good film.
Nope.
He starred in 34 films, including one that is being released next year. There's a film called Zombie Plane, which is actually being released next year. He's obviously done all the filming for it, it's being edited and stuff like that, but its actual release date is 2027.
Well, it's the same as Alan Rickman. He filmed something before he died.
Yeah, I think a few people end up doing it, because obviously they film it forever long, and then it takes like a year of production and editing and all the, So,
pig in between.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, he wrapped up filming it, and yeah, it's not being released. But Zombie Plane, that's called, and I wonder what you can guess that's going to be about. I've had it! These motherfucking zombies! This motherfucking plane! He also starred in 15 TV shows, the most famous obviously being Walker, Texas Ranger. That was the big one he was in, where he sort of became really super popular. He also starred in multiple commercials over the years, including a World of Warcraft ad in 2011. Don't know if you remember that.
Seen that.
Yeah. And I didn't know this, but he's also in 4 video games. And I have them here.
Right.
He's in Chuck Norris Super Kicks, which was released in 1984.
Never heard of it.
Chuck Norris Bring the Pain in 2008.
Right.
World of Tanks Holiday Ops 2020.
World of Tanks?
Apparently he's in World of Tanks. And he's also in a game called Crime Boss Rocket City 2023.
Alright.
So he was, only a few years ago, he was still doing stuff with video games and things, and obviously still making films. So he's done a fair amount in his time. Old Chuck. So
I think he only climbed a mountain like a week before he died as well, didn't he?
Yeah, sounds about right. Tough son of a bitch, but he was needed elsewhere.
Apparently so.
Go kick ass somewhere else. So give us a news story, sir. A proper news story. I don't like it when you smile at me like that.
Japanese porn industry hit by shortage of men.
I see.
Only about 70 male actors to 10,000 women.
Oh, how awful.
Billion porn industry under threat.
How awful for those men. That sounds terrible. I would hate to have that job. God, that sounds real bad. Only 10,000 women? Oh, no. Guess I'm working overtime. Oh.
I have the entire news article here.
Nice.
Tokyo. For a man carrying a nation's libido on his shoulders, Japanese porn king Shimiken looks as fresh as a daisy. The 35-year-old cult hero, described by one director as the Cristiano
Ronaldo.
That's the one. I've got a bit of a block nose. Of sex, and famed for his Herculean powers between the sheets. grins as he tells AFP, as their news network, it's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it.
Sounds it.
Shimiken, real name Ken Shimizu, has slept with more than 8,000 women for his 7,500 movies.
Wow. Poor bloke.
And recently caused a stir by begging for reinforcements.
I can't keep doing this, please. I've got nothing left.
Tweeting that there were more Bengal tigers alive than male porn actors in Japan.
I'm sure.
There are about 70 male. Yeah, there are about 70 male actors between 7 to 10,000 women, he said. Shim Call to Arms was retweeted by thousands of times by fans worried about Japan's 20 billion porn adult industry video.
Flights
adult
to
video industry.
Japan.
It is boring for viewers to watch the same actors all the time. That's the biggest worry, he added.
Nobody's looking at you, pal. Let's be honest.
Shim insisted that he has the staying power to keep on going, despite making an eye-popping 2 to 3 films on average a day. I usually sleep with 2 or 3 girls a day, so I have sex about 2 hours every day.
Jesus Christ.
No,
you know what? Fair enough, mate. Fucking hell, what are you doing with the other hour and 59 minutes?
It's my dream job. I've been doing this for 17 years and I've never got bored of it. It beats working in an office. I'll do it until I'm 100.
This guy's a fucking right joker. I like him.
I should get on the show. He may have to. If the declining male actors continues, any industry insiders blame the conundrum on growing social trend known as the herbivore men. Fuck me what that means. Those who for sex and traditional masculine values in favour of a quiet, uncomprehensive lifestyle. It's very blurry trying to read this. I'm gently trying.
It's alright.
Mentally, men have to become weaker, said actress Yuko. I'm trying to say her last name. Basically they're not as interested anymore. Celebrated director Tojiro agrees Japanese men are going soft. No pun intended.
I see.
It's been a business for 27 years. I've been in business for 27 years, and you can see the increase in herbivore males, he said. Men aren't hungry anymore. They've lost their desire. Everything's on a plate for them. It wasn't like that for my generation. If we got a banana or a pineapple, we went crazy with joy.
Let's not compare the two. Oh, you fucking the pineapple, eh?
Days,
what are you doing with the pineapple and banana? What do you mean? How's that got any context of what you're talking about?
These days, men don't get excited by anything the same. But again, these days, men don't get excited by anything. The same applies to sex and attitudes towards women and relationships. They just click on the internet for it.
I see. Well, I found a flight here for 1,300 quid. I could get to Japan. I'm on my way. I'll help out.
Here I come to save the day.
Don't worry, Japan, I've got this. I'll take 5,000 of them. You take the other half. It's fine. I get about 20 movies done in a day. It's fine. My lord. I see. What a fantastic news article. Thank you for that.
I saw that. I was like, that's got to be one.
What a really chic bit. This one's literally like 3 paragraphs.
Could you imagine though, like 70 men to 10,000 women? It's like, fuck.
They must be exhausted, poor blokes. Emaciated.
2 hours a day. I mean,
the same. We do it with the other hour and 59. Look at hell. I'd be wheezing. Please no more. Fucking hell, sod that.
Mm.
Okay, I shall do one now. Here we go. I won't say I'll just get it up because that's the. Just since we've had that article. Circus performer pulls £2,184 carriage with his nipples. And that's nearly a ton, by the way. Yeah, with his fucking nip knobs.
Oh.
A Finnish man, which we know isn't a place now.
It doesn't exist. Yeah.
You're lying, sir. You're actually Swedish or Estonian or maybe even Japanese. The Japanese fisherman used his body piercings to break a Guinness World Record. We're back on the Guinness World Records for the heaviest vehicle pulled by the nipples. £2,184.
Fuck that.
Yes, it's ridiculous, isn't it? The professional circus performer, known as the Baron, had his partner sit in a carriage to bring up the weight to set the Guinness Book of World Records on a German show. Oh, fucking hell. Die große Show der Weltrekord. There we go. In Munich. The Germans. He used the piercings on what he described as the world's strongest nipples, which is a statement in itself, to pull the carriage.
Saggy nips afterwards.
Yeah, and they're just breaking the record, the previous record of £2,179, set by American Sage Werbach, aka the Great Nippolini.
Wow, that's a fucking nickname now. The Great Nippolini.
The Great Nippolini. I'm going to send you this link to the article because it has actually got a video on it. And you can watch that at your leisure. A man pulling this fucking massive metal carriage with his nips. The Baron previously broke the Guinness World Record for the heaviest weight lifted by the nipples in 2013, when he lifted 71.8 pounds of weight and held it for over 8 seconds. Off his fucking nipples. Why do people do this? What makes you get up in the morning and go, I know what I'll do today. I'm going to break the Guinness World Record for pulling a carriage across a room with my nipples.
Oh, can you imagine if that ripped out though?
I've watched the video. It looks like it could. Because obviously he's got pierced, and he's got like little carabiners on there, and then he attaches bigger carabiners to those, and then pulls the carriage backwards. It's bad news. I don't know why people do this. There's people that do it with their fucking bollocks. So they lift weights with their bollocks and stuff like that. What are you doing, sir? That's not what they're for. I don't have a video for that to send you, but
I'd rather you do. I'm surprised though you went with that one. I mean, that must be a recent one, because do you not remember a little while back a man that pulls a truck with his penis?
Yes, this was a recent one. This is why I bought it. But yes, that was a previous one I have seen before in the past.
I won't go into detail about that, but fuck that.
Fuck that. I don't understand how people can do that at all.
If you want it longer, there's better ways of doing it.
Yeah, isn't there just? You know, to fucking pull a truck with it, wherever he was fucking doing.
Oh, just strapping it. Oh.
He was cutting off blood circulation and all sorts. Like, that's. Is he ready? Is he erect while he's doing this, or is it flaccid?
Yeah, a little blue pill job, or
what's going on
sack
here?
out the steroids.
He's on performance enhancing drugs, bastard.
Quite literally.
He's doping.
Oh, fucking minging.
Oh god, yeah, it's not something I could ever do. Fucking hell, you just have to tap it the wrong way, and it's like, oh god, Jesus Christ.
Fuck that.
Yeah, my lord.
So, are you ready for this next one?
Yeah, I am ready for your second article, sir.
Study. AI chatbots are confidently telling people to insert garlic into their rectum.
Where do you find these articles?
Now, I'm going to pull out a thing here. I'm going to say I have...
Is it garlic?
No. I did go on ChatGPT. after I've read through the article, I was like, I've got to read, see if this is true. And I typed into ChatGPT, what health benefits are there from putting garlic into my rectum?
That's now on your search area.
Yeah, it is, yes.
And
it basically said there aren't any benefits, why it's a bad idea, and some alternatives to not doing
Is it
that.
9 cream eggs?
And a crocodile.
Uh,
So here's the thing. The world's most powerful AI chatbots have a new party trick, endorsing medically dangerous nonsense with total confidence.
of course, another danger.
A study in the Lancet Digital Health found major AI models will cheerfully recommend inserting garlic into your rectum for immune support. Among other deeply unwise suggestions, if the advice is phrased in a formal clinical language, with 40 million people asking ChatGPT medical questions daily, researchers suggesting this might be a problem. See, I asked it, it said don't do it.
Maybe
So
it's
it
just in America.
Probably.
Do you think that it would have any benefits to keeping the known vampire King Charles away from you?
Maybe.
He goes to bite you,
Maybe.
and then, luckily, I've stored some garlic in my pooper, and he turns away. Oh, garlic, no!
In the prison pocket, yeah. Well, maybe. See?
You know, might
There
have
you
health
go.
benefits. You won't get bitten by a vampire King Charles.
Exactly. You won't get bitten by a vampire.
Fucking AI is wild.
So that. Well, as I say, I checked and I couldn't find it on there.
Yeah.
So
Maybe it's been
There
changed.
is, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
it's
been
probably been changed. I mean, you could get it to tell you how to make napalm at one point.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Fucking hell.
So unless you've got any more, I have a few mini ones as well.
I've got one more.
Oh, go for it.
Vaping squirrels sparks warnings from experts.
I've seen
Did you
that.
see this?
I've seen the fucking videos as well.
Wildlife experts are warning of the dangers of discarding nicotine products that and can pose a risk to squirrels after the one was caught on camera vaping at a London park. A video provided to the Telegraph shows a grey squirrel appearing to nibble on the mouth of a discarded vape atop a wooden fence at a park in Brixton. Other photos and videos are posted in various social media have captured other incidents of squirrels handling, chewing on, and even... It says even buying discarded... But I don't think a squirrel could fucking buy.
Burying, probably burying.
Yeah, it might be. It says buying, though. Discarding vape devices in the United States and Britain. Craig Shuttleworth, a red squirrel expert at Bangor University, even though these are grey squirrels, but I imagine they're pretty much the same apart from the colour, said the flavoured liquid is likely what captured the squirrel's attention. It would be reasonable to assume that a vape would be more attractive than a normal tobacco product that's not fruity, he told the Telegraph. You don't want animals ingesting nicotine. They don't encounter nicotine in the wild. Shock. So, like many chemicals, it's something you don't want them to be exposed to. He also said nicotine is not only isn't the only dangerous part of the vape. Eating a vape isn't part of their natural diet.
No, funny that.
Actually, I've learned something.
Plastic and lithium.
The components aren't something they encounter in nature. They could gnaw at it and consume some of the microplastics. I think
I like we are fucking all fucking full of microplastic these days anyway.
Exactly. They found it in everything. The RSPCA, which previously issued a warning about the dangers of discarding vapes in 2023, said the latest video should be a reminder to properly dispose of litter. We would urge people to hold onto their litter until there is an opportunity to dispose of it safely and responsibly, and to always recycle where appropriate. We can reduce the number of animal casualties we see impacted by rubbish, said a spokesperson. So yeah, we've got vaping squirrels now. And I imagine the more they do it, the more they're going to get addicted to it, so... it's going to be a thing. Like our youth, they're going to be vaping on street corners.
Have you ever vaped?
I have.
So have I. Now, what you've never been a smoker, I know that much.
No.
What did you do yours for?
I had CBD oil in mind.
Yes, so
for various aches and pains around the body, and I did it for a few months.
didn't do shit.
And then I was like, nah. Yeah, unless you're going to buy the real high stuff, which is like £100 a fucking bottle.
Which I did.
Yeah, I wasn't planning
Didn't
to do that,
shit.
So, yeah, it wasn't for me, so I gave up on that. So, but that was the only time.
A £50 vape and the fucking expensive CBD stuff did fuck all.
Yeah, I didn't
Absolutely
find
fuck all.
any benefit from it, to be honest. I thought I'd give it a go, see what would happen, and not a lot. And then I thought this is probably doing more damage to me than if I just fucking ignored all my aches and pains.
Yeah. Tried the CBD gummies, they didn't do shit. Okay, so I have a question for you. This is a short news segment. It's not. It's about a couple of pictures long. Would you get stung on the penis for science?
What am I getting stung by?
A bee.
A bee? I have been stung by hundreds of bees. I can tell you each time it hurts as much as the last. So being stung on the dick is probably not a good thing. For science, probably not. For money, maybe.
A graduate student at Cornell University sacrifices his body to answer the age-old question, where is the worst place to get stung? He made himself a literal pincushion, taking 5 stings a day over 38 days at 20 different locations on his body. A total of 190 stings.
Rookie numbers.
His results. Number 4, the scrotum. Number 3, the penis shaft.
Take the pain, leave the swelling, Doc.
Number 2, the upper lip.
Oh, yeah.
And the worst place, the nostril.
Yes, I have been stung in the nose, and so has my colleague. It fucking well hurts. The nose is so painful being stung. It's awful.
So yeah, what do you think then? I mean, I don't particularly want to be. The worst I've ever been stung was I used to work for a big council looking after big areas like wildlife, and we were strimming one day, and I just so happened to strim into a wasp nest.
Yeah, I've done that. It's the worst, isn't it?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, I did that. A place not too far from me. I used to work at briefly, and yeah, I was strimming there, and it was like autumn time, so it was quite cold, and I had like a gilet on, and then the harness for the strimmer, and they were in my clothes, everywhere, stinging the fuck out of me. Luckily, I'm not allergic because I was in the middle of nowhere by myself. Probably would have fucking.
Oh, I had a co-worker with me,
and
he laughed his ass off as I was stripping myself naked running across this field.
Yeah, it's awful. They were in a tree stump.
I don't know where mine was.
It's fucking terrible. I'm trying to strim them out of the air. But they were everywhere. I had to try and take the harness off, which got stuck. I was getting stung over and over again. Because they can sting over and over again, wasps. Not like bees that sting once. So, but I would...
pissed himself laughing.
They always do. I would say, through personal experience, having literally been stung, probably hundreds of times over the years I've been doing live honeybee removals. Because they always get you as you're taking your suit off. You'll go back down to the van, you'll look over each other, brush off any ones that are around, and there'll inevitably be one hiding in a fold or a pocket or something like that. The ankle is really fucking painful, like the bony part of your ankle. Tips of the fingers is quite bad as well, which is unusual because they're supposed to be like the least sensitive bit, because obviously you do everything with the tips of your fingers. But that was quite bad. Yeah, nose is really bad. Neck is bad as well, like in your throat, literally in your throat. As I say, good job I'm not allergic. I mean, they're not great. One of the worst ones I've had was from a bumblebee. Their stings are fucking massive, like the big fat bumblebees, the proper ones. Their stings are ginormous, and yeah, they really fucking hurt. That's only happened twice because we don't really do much with bumblebees. But honeybees are bastards. They sting you a lot, but it's not too bad. But I wouldn't like to get stung in the dick, to be honest. I think that would be...
fuck that, I wouldn't be either. So, a funny story. You probably remember back in early school, I used to have a bit of a phobia of those kind of things. That's because I was stung in the nuts. And that gave me a phobia of anything like that for fucking
I am not surprised.
decades.
I don't blame you, sir. I do not blame you. It's one of the only places I haven't been stung.
6 years old?
Wonderful. Just what you need.
Haunted me until just after, like, middle of, like, secondary school. I just got over it.
Yeah, it's no buenos. I got stung in the ear once. So I was playing with some kid down, obviously when I was a child as well. When I lived back at home, there was a kid that lived down my road. We used to obviously go on our bikes and stuff like that around the area. And a wasp tried to get in my ear. And obviously I grabbed it, and it stung me in the earlobe, and its sting went through my earlobe, and I could literally wear earrings for like a week. I could like put my mum's earrings in, because it went right the way through. And she was like, "Well, you got a free piercing. Do you want to keep it?" And I was like, "No, it's fine. I'm not going to do that." But yeah, right the way through, and it stayed in because as I obviously pulled it away, its actual stinger stayed through my ear. Yes, fun experiences. Wasps are bastards. I can't stand them.
They are. I've only had one really bad experience with someone else with bees. One of the sites I used to work at a long time ago, I've worked fucking loads of different places, so I could probably say a majority of them, had, or I don't know if they still do, had beehives. And the guy looking after them was supposedly trained. You know, he had all the kit and all the suit. And,
doesn't mean you're trained.
No,
you don't really
once
need
a week he would go out and trek on them and see what's going on. And so, I'll tell you a few things he's done. So the first time he wanted honey, he harvested honey. Instead of extracting it then and there, he put it in bags and left it for a few weeks.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
By that point, the fucking wax moths had just eaten the whole fucking lot.
It's old honey is gross. I know they say that it doesn't go off, but when you've pulled out fucking comb that is like 20 years old out of a chimney, inactive chimney, or like a wall void or something like that, and it is black, and it's gross and it stinks.
Yeah, lovely.
So yeah, I imagine a sweaty plastic bag for ages.
Yeah, it's a fucking bad move. He had a hole in his suit one day. He's never had a hole in his suit before.
Been there.
And all of a sudden, keeping in mind, I've probably worked around bees, like a couple of little times, maybe? I mean, we had that experience in college. And I helped him maybe 4 or 5 times. So this bee gets in, stings the shit out of him. A couple more get in, sting the shit out of him.
Oh yeah, once one gets you.
Freaking the fuck out. He's screaming and screaming. I'm like, what the fuck is going to do? Yeah. He's like, they fucking need me, they're on me. I was like, right, get the fucking smoker and just smoked the shit out of him as he ran off and eventually got away. He then collapsed.
Oh dear.
Yeah, anaphylactic shock.
Oh fucking dear.
This dude had been working with the bees for over a year.
I'm assuming he didn't know, so he didn't have an EpiPen or anything, so... Oh, shit.
So off he's fucked and rushed to the hospital, but he survived.
Yeah.
But he came back and he looked like fucking Igor.
Yes, that's...
Because they got him all over the face as well.
No. Yeah, face is bad though. I've been stung under the eye before as well. That was fucking bad. Didn't swell up or anything. Luckily I'm not allergic, but apparently you can suddenly become allergic, so...
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, this made me wonder. So I said to him, have you never been stung like that? He's like, oh yeah, been stung for like a glove or something. But I think the sheer amount and the amount on his face...
Yeah, once your adrenaline starts going as well, it can pump it around your system quicker.
So from that point on, I was the official beekeeper of that site for at least 6 months, and I had absolutely no fucking training whatsoever.
Well, I've still got somewhere on a USB stick. I've actually had official beekeeper training, and he gave us a copy of his PowerPoint presentation. So I could maybe do something at some point for my topic. I could do bees because I have worked with bees for 8 years. And we have hives. They're all fucking empty at the moment because they decided to all fucking die off. But they are bastards. We had to say about them getting them in your suit. Fuck me, it happens all the time. Just because we'll be up there working on them, on the top of a chimney on a scaffold, and we just undo each other's zips, stuff like that on the suit. Because most B suits have got two zips, one literally at the bottom and one at the top by your neck, but one's literally by your groin. So they normally got like a big ring on them to obviously because you've got the gloves on your fingers, it makes it easier. Yeah. And then one of us just fucking grab the zip and open it up, fucking bees in your suit and stuff like that. Nightmare. I remember being in a loft space because they came down so far down the chimney, we had to go up into the loft to take some bricks out to get the comb out and the bees out from inside the loft. And my colleague is down on the landing, sort of underneath where the ladder is, and he's not got his suit on. And I can hear him, and the customer's in, so he doesn't want to panic the customer. Oh. And he's going up the ladder, he's going, Richard, Richard. I'm doing something. I'm like, yeah, fucking, I'll be down in a minute. Give me a sec. He's going, Richard, get out here now. So I fucking poke my head down the loft. I'm like, what's wrong? And he's going, it's in me. It's in me. And luckily, he was wearing 2 layers of t-shirts. He was wearing like a thermal because it was cold. He was wearing a thermal layer and then like his normal work t-shirt, and he was in between those 2 layers, but like in the middle of his back, so he couldn't get it. And you can hear this thing losing its bollocks inside between these things. Fucking trying to sting the life out of him. He's going, fucking get down here now, help me. So I took my time getting out down the ladder and eventually helped him. But we always like when one of us gets stung, it's so funny. You've got to have a good laugh about it. Oh, so good. Worst one's when you're going up and down a ladder on a scaffold and you've got like a big fucking bucket full of bricks or cement or something like that. So you've only got one hand on, and then you realise something's in your suit and starts stinging you. And there's nothing you can do because you're now halfway up a ladder, like 3 stories up. I either have to carry on going up or go all the way back down.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. It's been fun. The whole bee removal experience has definitely been an interesting thing. But yeah, maybe I'll do a topic on bees at one point because they're actually extremely interesting.
Oh, God, yeah. The amount of, like, stingless bees and, like, solitary bees as well. They're fascinating creatures.
They really are. Make the world go round.
Unless you have any more stories, I have one more to close us off.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Very short. It's only a couple of words.
Yeah.
Now, I tell you what, I would love to hear you guess what this is. A woman is arrested, causing 5,000 damage worth of property in multiple Airbnbs. What was she arrested for? So, woman arrested for blank, damaging more than $5,000 worth of property in multiple B&Bs.
Is it poop related?
Not quite.
Oh no.
Woman arrested for urinating.
Oh, lovely.
And damaging more than 5,000. She's basically gone around and pissed on everything.
Why? What are you doing with your life that you're going into Airbnbs and fucking hell? People, Matt. People are fucking nutcases. Just go around an Airbnb. I'd like to hire this Airbnb, please. Yeah, sure. And they just fucking piss on everything. $5,000 worth of damages. That's a lot of piss.
Well, that just reminded me of that time in college where that fucking dickhead went round and pissed and everything all over the college.
Oh, that was it a first year, wasn't it?
That was our first year.
Was it one of the
B
golf
block
guys?
of Merriswood. Yes, it was the little midget twat.
Yeah. He fucking pissed in the kettle. He pissed in someone's milk. Like, that's just...
He pissed in Scotty's milk.
Poor Scotty.
Glued the fucking lock shut. Glued the fucking TV remote to the TV. With the batteries out.
Yeah, there's some people there.
He stuck a fork in his ass.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Oh my god, I'd forgotten about that.
I just remember the time we left him outside because we nicked his key card because we'd had enough. He was drunk as shit. We just left him outside for the night.
He was always pissed out of his head, wasn't he?
Do you remember the time he threw up all the way downstairs and it was just like a sea of vomit coming towards the doors?
Yeah. Step back, step back. That was bad news. And then he got kicked out. We broke into his room and stole a load of stuff. Acquired possessions.
Sticky paw, Max. Dirty sticky paw, Max.
Oh, God. Gross. College. Those were the days. Oh, we're all done, sir.
I think we are.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank God. I am going to call it there. Thank you to everyone, several of you that are listening to this. Thank you. We appreciate it. You can find us on all the regular social medias. We're on Instagram, BSky, the TikToks, and X, at A Pint of Cthulhu. We also have a Patreon, where we've got the exclusive episodes of the Painted Wastelands, which we're involved in. That's been really good fun. We also do a monthly movie night even, where you can come and chat to us. It's on the last Sunday of every month. We do that. Instead of recording an episode, we watch a film instead. We spin the wheel that's got loads of random movies on it and see what it lands on, and we watch that. Bring some snacks, bring a drink. Fantastic. And if you're not already on there, please join the Discord. We also have merch on Redbubble as well, so go and check that out. Some of the artwork for the current seasons, the logo, you can get it on a mug, t-shirts, hoodies, whatever you want. There's loads of shit on there, mouse mats. Good time.
It's actually decent quality as well, the shirts.
Yeah, it's been a few of our guys have bought some stuff, haven't they? I think Cap bought the one of the pillows, one of the cushions.
Yeah, Cap bought the pillows, and I think one of the mugs. I think he bought the black and white logo. I think Toucan also bought some stuff. Shirts, yes, that's it.
Yeah,
I've got shirts as well. Quite nice stuff. Good quality.
Yeah, so check it out. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for listening, everyone. We love you very much, and we'll see you in the next episode. Ta-ta!
Bye.